Grade 9, English, Unit 7, Lesson 1, Tracing Global Climate, Listening and Speaking, Exercise 2B.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our program, Tracking Down the World. Do you think that it's getting hotter and hotter day by day? During the rainy season, we don't even have rains for days and it's extremely hot here. Is it true that our planet is getting warmer and warmer and the climate of our Earth is changing? It's a great honor for me to have Dr. Sandar, a climate observer in our studio. You are going to listen to her talking about tracing the Earth's climate. Hello, good morning, Dr. Sandar.
Hello. Good morning, everyone.
Well, the whole world is talking about the climate of our planet Earth. Now it has become a big issue. I'm really grateful that you are here to share your knowledge with us.
Thank you. I am not an expert, but I am going to discuss the climate of our Earth based on the facts I have studied for years. As we all know, climate change is really taking place and it's reaching emergency level today. According to UN Environment Program, UNEP, the concentration of greenhouse gases in the Earth's atmosphere is directly linked to the average global temperature on Earth. About 2/3 of greenhouse gases in the atmosphere is carbon dioxide. And methane is also responsible for more than 25% of the warming we are experiencing today. It is the second leading contributor to climate change after carbon dioxide. According to UNEP, climate change is really happening and human activity like burning fossil fuels is the main cause. Over the past 150 years, the average temperature of the Earth has been increasing much more quickly than scientists would expect. Scientists say average temperatures for 5 years from 2015 to 2019 have been the warmest so far, and 2019 was the second hottest year on record. The average global temperature has gone up at least 1.1 degrees Celsius since 1880. This may not seem like much. However, this change can have a big impact on the health of plants and animals on Earth. According to University Corporation for Atmospheric Research, UCAR, as a result of global warming, ice sheets in Greenland are getting thinner and ice is melting at the top. And this causes sea levels to rise. According to experts, ice is melting 7 times faster now than it was in the 1990s. Scientists warn that if the planet keeps getting warmer, we will have more storms, more floods, more droughts, and more heat waves. According to UNEP, 30% of the world's population is exposed to deadly heat waves more than 20 days a year. These changes could cause additional problems, like the spread of certain diseases, more wildfires, and food and water shortages. Moreover, climate change could put the entire ecosystem in danger, and many plants and animals could become extinct. And who do you think will be affected most by climate change? Our future generations. They will experience the worsening effects unless action is taken now. For these reasons, The whole world is talking about global climate change, and the governments around the world are trying to tackle this problem together. In my opinion, everyone is responsible to make our planet green again. Because this is our Earth. This is our planet. So, do what you can do to reduce the amount of greenhouse gases in our atmosphere.
Very informative. We've learned a lot from you. Thank you for your sharing, Dr. Sandar.
Listening and speaking, 2A. How well do you know about climate change? Say whether the following statements are true or false. A. The conditions of the Earth's climate today are the same those of centuries ago. B. The temperature of our Earth has increased due to the rise in the amount of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. C. The most abundant greenhouse gas in the atmosphere is methane. D. Human activities are the main contributors to emissions of greenhouse gases. E. Average temperatures between 2015 and 2019 were the highest on record. F. The year 2019 was the hottest on record. G. Global air temperatures have increased about 1.1 degrees Fahrenheit over the past century. H. Ice sheets in Greenland are shrinking because of global warming. I. Floods, heat waves and cyclones will occur less frequently if the planet keeps getting warmer. J. About 20% of the world's population is exposed to deadly heat waves more than 30 days per year. K. Global climate change threatens the world's ecosystems. L. Our future generations will be affected by climate change. 2A. Answers. True or false? A. Statement. The conditions of the Earth's climate today are the same as those of centuries ago. Answer. False. Explanation. The climate has changed significantly. B. Statement. The temperature of our Earth has increased due to the rise in the amount of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. Answer. False. Explanation. Because of carbon dioxide and other greenhouse gases. C. Statement. The most abundant greenhouse gas in the atmosphere is methane. Answer. False. Explanation. Carbon dioxide is the most abundant greenhouse gas mentioned. D. Statement. Human activities are the main contributors to emissions of greenhouse gases. Answer. True. Explanation. Burning fossil fuels is the main cause. E. Statement. Average temperatures between 2015 and 2019 were the highest on record. Answer. True. Explanation. The passage states these years were the warmest. F. Statement. The year 2019 was the hottest on record. Answer. False. Explanation. 2019 was the second hottest year. G. Statement. Global air temperatures have increased about 1.1 degrees Fahrenheit over the past century. Answer. False. Explanation. 1.1 degrees Fahrenheit and 1.1 degrees Celsius. H. Statement. Ice sheets in Greenland are shrinking because of global warming. Answer: true. Explanation: they are melting due to rising temperatures. I. Statement: floods, heat waves and cyclones will occur less frequently if the planet keeps getting warmer. Answer: false. Explanation: they will become more frequent. J. Statement: about 20% of the world's population is exposed to deadly heat waves more than 30 days per year. Answer: false. Explanation: it is about 30%. K. Statement: global climate change threatens the world's ecosystems. Answer: true. Explanation: ecosystems and biodiversity are at risk. J. Statement: our future generations will be affected by climate change. Answer: true. Explanation: the speaker says future generations will experience its effects. To be: listen to a climate observer talking about climate change and check your answers in exercise 2A. To be: answer, same as exercise 2A. 3. Study the following sentences which show the relationship between the cause of a problem and its effect. Writing format 1. Cause. Linking words. Effect: cause, it has been raining heavily for days. Linking words: therefore or so. Effect: the whole town has been badly flooded. Writing format 2. Effect. Linking words. Cause, effect: the whole town has been badly flooded. Linking words: because or as. Cause, it has been raining heavily for days. 3. Answers: cause and effect. Explanation: a cause is the reason why something happens. An effect is the result of that cause. Linking words: because, as, therefore, so. Example: cause, it has been raining heavily for days. Effect: the whole town has been badly flooded. 4. Match the causes 1 to 6 with the effects A to F. Causes 1. I thought this year's monsoon was over. 2. It suddenly began to rain while I was riding a bicycle. 3. The next day, I got a fever and a terrible cough. 4. I missed the classes for 3 days. 5. I didn't do well in the monthly test. 6. I failed the monthly test. Effects: A. Mom asked my teacher for 3 days leave. B. I got grade B in most subjects and didn't even get the pass mark in maths. C. I left my raincoat at home when I went to school. D. I got a scolding from my mom. E. I got to school soaking wet. F. I didn't understand the lessons taught during my absence. 4. Answers: matching the causes with the effects. 1 and C. 1. I thought this year's monsoon was over. C. I left my raincoat at home when I went to school. 2 and E. 2. it suddenly began to rain while I was riding a bicycle. E. I got to school soaking wet. 3 and A. 3. The next day, I got a fever and a terrible cough. A mom asked my teacher for 3 days leave. 4 and F. 4. I missed the classes for 3 days. F. I didn't understand the lessons taught during my absence. 5 and B. 5. I didn't do well in the monthly test. B. I got grade B in most subjects and didn't even get the pass mark in maths. 6 and D. 6. I failed the monthly test. D. I got a scolding from my mom. 5. To show cause and effect, join the sentences in exercise 4, using the suitable linking words because, as, therefore, or so. 5 answers. 1. Linking word, because I left my raincoat at home because I thought this year's monsoon was over. Linking word. So, I thought this year's monsoon was over, so I left my raincoat at home. 2. Linking word. So, it suddenly began to rain while I was riding a bicycle, so I got to school soaking wet. Linking word. Because I got to school soaking wet because it suddenly began to rain while I was riding a bicycle. 3. Linking word. So, I got a fever and a terrible cough, so my mom asked my teacher for 3 days leave. Linking word. Because my mom asked my teacher for 3 days leave because I got a fever and a terrible cough. 4. Linking words. Therefore, I missed the classes for 3 days. Therefore, I didn't understand the lessons taught during my absence. 5. Linking word. Because I didn't do well in the monthly test because I didn't understand the lessons taught during my absence. 6. Linking word. Because I failed the monthly test because I got grade B in most subjects and didn't even get the pass mark in maths. 6a. In pairs, talk about the cause and effect of a problem of yours: health, education, or family, using the suitable linking words because, as, therefore, or so. I played football in the rain. Use linking words therefore or so. I stayed late last night. Use linking words because or as. 6a. Answers. Pair work. Sample.
I stayed up late last night because I had to finish my homework.
I played football in the rain, therefore, I caught a cold.
6b. Present the cause and effect of the problem of your friend to the class. 6b. Answer. Presentation. Sample.
My friend stayed up late every night playing games. As a result, he felt tired at school and couldn't concentrate in class. Therefore, he got poor marks in the monthly test. He decided to sleep earlier and manage his time better.
Notes. Cause and effect. Linking word. Because. Example. I stayed home because I was sick. Linking word. As. Example. As it was raining, we canceled the match. Linking word. So. Example. It was raining, so we stayed indoors. Linking word, therefore. Example, he worked hard, therefore, he passed the exam.
Thank for watching. Don't forget to subscribe Colorful World.